Morgan Freeman opened up about his own marijuana use during an interview with the Daily Beast. And he originally was not too fond of the drug, but now he can't understand why it isn't legal. So, I've never seen that photo before.
Good for you, Morgan.
Fascinating. All right,
Live it.
So during the interview, he said the following. They used to say, you smoke that stuff, boy, you get hooked. My first wife got me into it many years ago. How do I take it? However it comes. I eat it, drink it, smoke it, snort it.
I didn't know you could snort it.
I don't think he actually snorts it.
Okay, but hey, go for it, man. Rock on, brother.
So he says that he had fibromyalgia pain in his arm.
Of course.
And the only thing that offers any relief is marijuana. They're talking about kids who have grand mal seizures, and they've discovered that marijuana eases that down to where these children can have a life. That right there, to me, says legalize it across the board. So he's on the boat of legalizing it. We've been on that boat for a really long time now. I just think that the more people who are high profile, who come out and they say these things, the more it's going to normalize a drug like that, and hopefully it will have like legalization across the board. Recreational use, medicinal use, it won't even matter. Legalize it and regulate it.
You know, I don't really know if he has fibromyalgia pain in his arm, but he might. What do I know, right? And he says it, and obviously he's a very frank guy, so it's probably true. But you don't need to say it. You don't need to have a pain in your arm to smoke marijuana and enjoy it. Jimmy Dore says that he's got a condition. His condition is he really likes to smoke pot.
Yeah.
That's what he tells his doctor. Anyway, and plus he's got then the arm. There's a crank in the arm. But you're right, Anna. Look, I'm sure, rightly or wrongly, a lot of people look up to celebrities, of course, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people look up to Morgan Freeman. So if he's saying, hey, look, guys, chill out, man. It's fun. You don't... your head doesn't explode when you have it. In fact, your arm might get a little bit better. That might affect some people. Although he makes not a great case for not getting hooked on it. It's like they used to tell me I get hooked on it. He's like, now I'll snort it. I'll do anything. I mean, I got to have it every day. No, you don't get hooked.
You do. Some people do develop a psychological dependency on it. And look, we do so many positive marijuana stories, and there are a lot of positive marijuana stories out there. I don't think that it comes from a place of bias, to be honest with you. But at the same time, there have been so many that I feel like there should be some focus on the negative impact of smoking marijuana, because it's not completely harmless.
Yeah. No, look, I don't smoke it regularly. I do. I've told you guys this before. I do it once a year. It's a 2-year tradition now, right around the Christmas break. I get high. And look, I trip like bananas. My arms feel much better because I got a little, you know.
Yeah.
It's a shoulder, you know.
It helps with your anxiety, sleep better, the cataracts.
No, the cataracts, always the cataracts.
Glaucoma.
Whatever it is. No, I fly sky high, and I like it that way. I don't want to smoke all the time. For whatever, you know, I don't know. It's just, you know, there's a lung issue. I don't know if that's real or unreal. I'm sure it's real that it affects your lungs in some ways. There's a lot of issues. I don't want to get hooked on anything, right? I'm a natural guy, right?
Except when you drink caffeine.
Anyways.
I'm a natural guy.
And all the alcohol. Plus, I fear that if I do it any more regularly, that I'll lose that unbelievable high I get when I do it.
Yeah. Some people do. They build up a tolerance for it. I haven't. It's really interesting.